Lighthouse Charlie app, which has been introduced to all of us. We have it on the phones. It's a great incentive. If you think you've no one, you do. The phone's there, it's in your pocket 20. Well, most of this generation, the phone's in the pocket 24/7. You always have the alternative there to get in communication with the helplines, or even just read the tools. We'll give you some insight on what's going on, and you'll know in yourself, and you're not the only person going through it, you know?
It has links for the Samaritans, not a direct link, which I thought was fabulous. Press the button, you're onto somebody straight away.
Speaking to someone is a huge chore in itself, but the Lighthouse app itself gives you an avenue that you're not talking to someone, but you are talking.
If you don't want to talk to someone about maybe the major big things, that app will help you, and it will guide you in ways how it will be able to help you and where you can go from that point.
What I like about it is the fact every day you get a notification. It'll ask you how you're feeling on that day. In each section you go, it'll give you certain tools, but it also gives you local services that are in your area.
Every day I get a text at 11 saying to check in with the app, and then there's 3 symbols of so if you're feeling low, there's a low one. If you're feeling okay, there's an okay one. And then below them there's if you need help, it just says suicidal thoughts ? And then you click that if you need some extra help, I suppose.
So if you get the notification at 11 o'clock saying, how are you today? As you're walking beside the Sparks or you're walking beside an apprentice, it might prompt you to ask the question and say, well, how are you today? You know, ask yourself, ask people around you, and that can make a world of difference as well.
Yeah, I just think it's an absolutely brilliant app to use, especially for not just young people, but for all age groups.
It's nice to have somebody just be like, oh, that's great. I know it's only an app, but it's still like, that's always nice to get. Like, so
it's brilliant, phenomenal. I'm surprised it hasn't been introduced sooner, you know.